So I just got done reacting to this Monsters music video, and it was a long reaction. I was breaking down a bunch of different parts in the actual video, but I don't know what happened. It didn't save. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna do another fake reaction of me acting like I've seen it, and I'm kind of pissed about it. But basically, it's a dope video, man. Crazy, not too many effects going on. A few here and there. The big pop dye eye one, the one where the mouth fell off. There was a scene where the mouth fell off, and I thought that was really, really cool. There were some sections in there, you know, basically the whole Juice WRLD, the drugs falling out, the whole airport scene, the way everything was kind of put together. I thought that was very interesting. A lot of, you know, the room with the knives and the way they had designed it in the video, my reaction that somehow got deleted. Damn. I was so detailed, bro. I was breaking. Oh well, it's all good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can try to recreate some things from that music video, yeah, and we're gonna kind of go from there. One thing I really want to do is kind of see if I can kind of get the same color grade look. I'm gonna see if I can do a color grade tutorial. Maybe we can just a little something. That's something that was really prominent in my eyes as I watched the video, the teal and orange look. Now, you didn't see too much orange. The orange were a little bit more in the very lighter sections, but it was very dope nevertheless. You know, the scene where outside where Mike Tyson came and punched him, and then they went to the hospital. You saw Dre in there. That was very, 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 very dope. Very, very interesting video. The song itself was dope, and Juice WRLD had a tribute at the end of the video. You know, shout out to Juice WRLD, man. Rest in peace to that man. Crazy situation, crazy situation. I really liked the way the whole video kind of almost reenacted slightly what might have happened that day, but at the same time flipped it, turned it into a memorable moment, the greatest tribute possible. You know, the CD tower, the CD mountain that they had built. I didn't know if that was real or fake. Nevertheless, it was very dope. You know, they had the hovering. You could see the last album that Juice WRLD was on, not his last album, but the album with him and Future. There's a lot of hints in this video, you know, and that if you're not really paying attention, or if you may not understand the whole situation, you know, you might miss it. That's why I'm gonna go back and watch it again. Who cares? I might upload another video of saying it's my second reaction. Who cares, right? I am actually, because I'm gonna watch it again. You know, so, but it was dope. Matter of fact, you know what, man? Copyright's a B word too. You know what? It's okay. It don't feel right doing that right now. I'm at work. But man, what else can I say about this video? This was an amazing video. Cole Bennett, just really putting Cole Bennett on a different level. Like, there was so much going on in the music video at every point in this video that it felt like a movie completely. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of action going on the whole time, cinematically and you know, mentally energizing with the way the visuals, or you know, the things that were going on in the visuals kind of captured my eyes. I don't know about you guys. Drop in the comments, let me know what you think about it. But it was a dope song, dope video. I'm still yet to check out the whole album. I did mention, if you guys didn't know, because the song ended with so many things I said in that reaction. Man, that's making me mad, because I can't remember. I was in the zone, bro. You know, but a lot of things, you know, I think it makes sense. One thing I did question was, I wonder if M and Juice WRLD already had this song done before the situation happened, or in the process, or maybe M somehow got a hold of this hook, because you know Juice WRLD he did a lot of songs, a lot, from what I, you know what I'm saying, from what I've heard, and there's still a bunch of leaks that pop up on Reddit. I don't know if you guys be on Reddit, but yeah, for the, you know, for what it's worth, I think this is gonna be, I think Eminem might have another $1 billion views on his belt. I think the Rap God, I think Rap God might have been the first hip hop, I don't know, I'm guessing, I'm not 100% sure, but it's the one I heard about that got a billion views, the music video. So I think Cole Bennett, man, the respect that, you know, he has to do this video, put it on, it just made sense. It's the biggest tribute ever, putting it on Cole Bennett's channel. You know, what else? There's a lot of things that were in that video. They really thought about everything. Like certain things it would be rapping about, and it would just, the back and forth, the clones, you know what I'm saying? The way the clones just rapped and it went back and forth, the green screen layers, the echo effect that was in the one layer where he was drinking, and then it kind of, an echo happened, and then that was sick. Yeah, man, I really, really like, I'm really effing with the way they kind of put this whole thing together. One of the scenes that caught my eye was definitely the eye-popping one, because I wasn't expecting it. The way Cole Bennett edited that, it was so crisp, so clear. Like there's artificially no mistakes. And I didn't see, maybe, then that's another thing I wanted to find out. I didn't see, you know, the little Cole Bennett fans I'm talking to, the little stuffed animal that pops up in the majority of his videos, I didn't see that animal everywhere. And I don't know if it's because there's more of a serious approach with this one and less, I don't know, but, or maybe they just didn't want to put it in this one because it's kind of different from his other stuff with the younger artists. Who knows? It could be a mature thing. I'm not 100% sure. I would like to know. I definitely think there's going to be a genius breakdown. I'm so excited to see that breakdown. That's going to be a good one to check out. And then what else? Man, I think that's it, man. I don't know what else to say about the video. I feel like I want to play it again, but it's like, 4 minutes. It's gonna be a lot of people. They're gonna. I'm gonna do something like that later on.
Does the cost of a book depend upon how many pages you have?
It does, yes.
What's the maximum amount of pages?
I think the maximum amount of pages is 40. Maybe 80. I think it might be 7.
You know what we're gonna do, since I've already reacted to it, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna mute, due to copyright, I'm gonna mute the volume and I'm gonna just kind of go through and I'm gonna kind of go through the whole video and I'm just kind of gonna break down, frame by frame. We're gonna go through the video and kind of break it down and see, what we can learn from something like this. So I'm gonna put this back here, and then all right, cool. So let's go ahead and just go frame by frame, and I'm just gonna basically try to just pinpoint or talk about certain things I remember from the reaction I just did. Hopefully I don't lose this footage. That'll just, okay. So, starts off with this scene kind of like right here. We're gonna go through and just kind of frame by frame break this down a little bit if it'll let me.
I just want to show you how this works.
What the F?
We're talking about hours of work.
Oh, okay, it was moving, I just couldn't. So yeah, so the video, starts out with him, the whole whiskey thing too. That was the whiskey thing was something that I thought was pretty interesting. In my reaction, I had said something about how the Godzilla whiskey could be something that he actually releases. You never know. Oh, that might actually be already. I didn't know. Because looking at the side ones, interesting. I didn't know that. There's actually a whiskey called Godzilla. Sue me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got these, you got the Godzilla things in the background. That's the trailer. That's the one we saw. This scene was very unique to me because of the way they had shot it. This is this section when I realized that this was a tribute or some type of something that had to deal with Juice WRLD beyond just this being an Eminem song, And then it went into this scene. I thought the scene was really unique. The zoomed-in shot. They're using something called stabilization. If you guys remember, there was an Apple video a while back. Apple had done something like this, where it was a showcase to new AirPods, and their models were running, but the stabilization or the AirPods were dead center in all the scenes. So they kind of did something like this here and then added, the motion blurs to kind of sell it and make it look cooler, you know what I mean? But as you can see there, let's see. I went back a lot. As you can see, this right now, the reason it keeps going back and forth is because this is the screen I recorded with me talking in between, but my talking scenes didn't save. So, how ironic, right? And then you got, the two Eminems here, these guys. And it makes sense, Eminem, like, a lot of things made sense in this video. And, the fact that Juice WRLD, people say, I don't think, the whole drug situation, Eminem, I think, he was a lot, not even think, a lot of people should know. I think he had a drug problem a long time ago, So it only made sense, like, when you go through and you watch and you really see, the way some of these scenes were put together. Like, you start to realize this collaboration was beyond what we might have thought we knew, So, okay, I restarted it there again. And this is another dope scene. I thought this was really cool, just the way they went back and forth, the Eminem double, the back and forth shots, those were crazy. That's why I paused and talked. And then this is the eye effect. And I was like, whoa. Like, this is something called Liquify. There's actually a plugin on After Effects. I might show you guys this at some point in time. But you just take it and you go in there and you point it at something and it separates from the center of that thing to kind of give you this look. It works best on the eyes. You kind of see, Cole Bennett has used this effect a lot in the past and a lot of his other videos. Let's kind of, so, is that black guy? Yeah, so he did the same thing, so he had it too. Wow, interesting. Okay. Yeah, and then this scene right here is pretty interesting. This is the echo scene I was talking about, how they might have gotten this shot here. Pretty interesting. I'm assuming what they did with this scene is to get that echo effect. You're cropping out your first layer of person or whatever it is, and then you add the echo effect to the back layer, bring these layers back on top, and then, so it doesn't affect what's actually happening in front, but what's happening behind. It gives it a really nice, interesting aesthetic from my point of view. At least that's the way I would approach it. I don't know, he could have did anything. There's not one way to do anything these days. That's the beauty of having multiple. So let's see, as we keep moving here, this part was pretty interesting. The girl was basically, center it back up. Yeah, this part was pretty interesting. Moving. Okay, and this is the part where she had grabbed the ball like that. I feel like I know. I feel like she's a celebrity or something. seen that from somewhere, I don't know. But there's a part where he does that, does the calculation. And then he grabbed the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure they definitely did some sort of green screen here, obviously, because if you go frame by frame, you can kind of. I'm actually glad I'm doing this because I can kind of see exactly what happened. When you go frame by frame, you can kind of tell and how people did whatever. So he brings out that, and he said, "Oh man." And then he kind of shoots it. Going frame by frame is interesting, so you can kind of see definitely green screen. So what might have happened was they shot this scene 2 different times. Maybe it could have been one with the green screen with him not there, and then another one with him doing that so that when they did it, you wouldn't be able to tell. Because you can see, and as he goes backwards too, he moves away from the frame, so it's hard to tell that there's an effect there. Interesting. And then you can they added a heat wave effect on top of this as well, to kind of sell the shot a little bit more. Some nice muzzle flares. Dope. Okay, this is cool. So going frame by frame was meant to happen today. And then the next step, yeah, I had to watch that a couple times. So the next scenes was basically this one here. He takes a shot. He takes a shot and then starts to vomit. Ooh. You know, I watched this back to back so many times because I was trying to understand. And now that since I'm going, I see what happened. Oh, I see how they did it. Going backwards, you can kind of see how it falls off of his shirt. Look, right there. You can kind of see how this falls off of his shirt. So maybe they had it inside, but even if it did fall off of his shirt wasn't wet when he came back up though. This is interesting. Oh, okay. That was not what I was thinking at all. Because in my video, I had first described that I think what they might have did was maybe cropped out a part of his body. And this is just the way I would do it. There's so many ways of doing it. The best way to do it is probably the way they did it because obviously it looks better and it's all in one take and it's in real physical form there, so you don't have to do too much post work. If you don't have to do too much post work, I think that should always be the goal. Most videographers are gonna tell you that. It's better to just get it in camera. Okay, let's keep going. So that was a crazy scene. And then what else? Was there another scene that caught my eye? The knife scene really caught my eyes. I had said, I feel like what they could have did here was have multiple people, you know, maybe holding it, wearing the green screen outfits, holding the knives. They could have had it hanging down from something and then took out the wires. Who knows? Like I said, there's multiple ways to do these days. And then the way he's kind of floating is interesting. So he's actually standing from what I can tell and what I can see. But the way they shot it made it look like he's floating. Because you can see his feet. I didn't even notice this earlier till now. Interesting. So he's not floating, he's kind of just standing on the corner. But the knives are coming at him from a 90-degree angle. It's just the camera is panned. Interesting. That's unique. Wow. And the way the camera is moving too, it gives you that illusion of them floating. Huh. I've seen something like that before, but I can't remember where. And you have all these fire shots. Of course, this is pretty easy to do. But the way it's done here and just blends so well, it doesn't just come out. You can, like his cheeks are like red. You can kind of tell like a lot of details went into this beyond, you know. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were also part of this production because this ain't nothing crazy, but it was just done so perfectly. Like literally cropped so perfectly. This is dope. if you don't slow this down to see how well this is cropped, you will never know. Most people are gonna look at this and just be like, yeah, that's cool. I'm looking at this like, good Lord, how did he do that? So I can learn, you know what I'm saying? And then this is the, let's see, oh.
I see how this works.
Oh, this is another scene that was crazy. This was a crazy scene. What else? This is the scene I already talked about. This scene here with the CD. You know, you guys can see the album, the Future album, right there. You know what I mean? He was standing on the CD mountain with the flop. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. And then the Eminem. Something I can't remember the lyrics, but something about flyers and Eminem, and then it pans into this younger him passing out the flyers. very, very well thought out video, bro. Like, and it makes sense too. Cole Bennett's from Chicago, Eminem's from Chicago. You know, it's dope. It makes sense that the boat linked up. I think that was it. There's one more scene that was just madness. The 3D compositing or 3D tracking of the environment to add these effects to me were wild. Like this right here, the bloods, they're just kind of floating in 3D space. They might have did some of this in Cinema 4D, because I know one of Cole Bennett's people, his 3D guy that he uses for a lot of his 3D work, that dude likes to do it in Cinema 4D. But these scenes were just absolutely madness. A lot of crazy stuff going on here. You know what I'm saying? And then the Mike Tyson, you know, with the mouth. There's a lot of breakdown. There's a lot to break down in this video. Like, so I'm very curious. I would like to hear from him how they personally did it. So it's gonna be dope to watch their Genius interview when it comes out. Yeah, man. Hey, thank you guys for watching, man. I apologize my actual reaction didn't say, but hopefully you still enjoyed this type of conversational breakdown, I should call it. So drop in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace.